Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for all the games going on tomorrow on the Sunday. We've got 4 listed for you, starting with Japan versus Costa Rica. We move to Belgium versus Morocco, that's going to be an interesting one. We have Croatia versus Canada, and we finish off with the big one, Spain versus Germany. Let's preview all of these. I'll be giving you my match review for all of Saturday's games today, later tonight. So make sure you are all ready and peeled for that. Hit the subscribe button if you are new and make sure you're here. Let's get cracking. Tomorrow's first game in the morning, UK time of course, Japan versus Costa Rica. Now, realistically, I would look at this game, Costa Rica, and I would think that if they had a chance against anyone in the group, it would be Japan. You know, it wouldn't be Spain, it wouldn't be Germany, it'd be Japan. But this World Cup is full of surprises, and we've been surprised not once, not twice, 3 times, 4 times, quite a lot of times in this tournament so far. And without a doubt at all, Costa Rica, you'd think, should be able to get a result against Japan. But Japan beat Germany. So, Japan clearly are not pushovers. They're not. However, will Japan have enough in the tank to be able to cope with everything that they gave against Germany? Will they be able to carry it on? Costa Rica got absolutely decimated in that first game against Spain. So, no one's really looking at Costa Rica with any confidence. But, let's be honest, if there is any World Cup where maybe you'd find a shock, surprise, that Costa Rica actually pull off something, it would probably be this. You know, so I'm not going to say Costa Rica have no chance. But even with the fact that they got battered 7-0, even with the fact that they have to motivate themselves and push themselves much better than they did against Spain, I don't think it's going to be enough to deal with this well-coordinated, well-gelled and efficient Japanese team. They're efficient. Against Germany, in that second half especially, they just looked efficient, you know? Which is normally weird, because when it comes to manufacturing, or it comes to cars, or anything like that, the Germans are normally more efficient than the Japanese in everything. However, when it comes to football, the Japanese gave them a lesson in that second half. And I think Japan are going to perform very well against Costa Rica. I don't see a very comfortable win, but I find a straightforward-ish win. I'm going to go with a prediction of Japan 2, Costa Rica 0. Not a battering. I think Costa Rica might up it a bit because they just have to give everything. They know they've been absolutely destroyed against Spain. They have to play the game of their lives. But I think Japan's quality will show, and I think they're going to leave with a 2-0 win. So I'm going to go 2-0 Japan. Moving on to the next game in the day, Belgium versus Morocco. Now, I got to be real with you guys. I'm lost on this one, because Belgium narrowly got a win against Canada in the last game, right? And Canada really should have got something from that game. They really should have. Belgium, as I've already told you before, I don't look at them as a deadly team. They've got all sorts of players and all sorts of individuals in that team that can cause all sorts of havoc. But I look at Belgium and I don't feel like there's a well-coordinated group. They almost feel like an all-star team who just don't play together. You know, and yes, because they've got fantastic players, yes, they might get a result, but they don't scare me. They're not a team that you think, oh my God, they're definitely going to go all the way and win the World Cup, or they're definitely going to get all the way to the semi-final. No matter who plays for them, it just seems like they don't get a group that gels properly to form a nice block. Morocco, I don't know what to expect from this Morocco team. They had a good draw against Croatia, yeah? A good draw. I think it was a good result for Morocco. Croatia would be more gutted with that than Morocco. Even though Morocco could have got a result that day, could have got a win, they didn't. You could also say the same for Croatia. So a draw on the day is probably a fair result. However, I'm noticing in the second round of games, I've seen it with Tunisia, I've seen it with Saudi Arabia, haven't seen it with Senegal because they played against Qatar. But and Senegal are not really involved in this, but when you look at the North African / Arab countries, Qatar you could include, but they're already eliminated. They never really stood a chance. But even Qatar, there's this thing that these teams have, and Tunisia had it, and I'm going to talk about them later on. when it gets to the final third, sometimes there's just one guy who wants to be the hero. All the time. There's a lot of selfishness when they have an option next to him, which can kill off a game. If you just think unselfishly and provide to your teammate, you'd probably score and win the game. I hope Morocco don't go down that route. Because I saw Tunisia do it. Seeing other countries do it. I hope Morocco don't. Morocco have a team that can cause a surprise against Belgium. They can. I'm just unsure if they're actually going to show it, you know? And I don't know. Maybe will the occasion be too big for them? Realistically, I'm looking at this thinking Belgium are going to win, I'd say 2-1. But I really, really think this Morocco team are capable of a shock result against Belgium. With that, I am going to say it finishes Belgium 1, Morocco 1. I'm going to go 1-1, and I'm going to put that to Morocco and see if they can actually perform. But I've just also got this weird feeling that they're going to throw it away. Now it's up to them to prove me wrong. I want Morocco to win. I want Morocco to beat Belgium. Personally, I would love for Morocco to get into the last 16. To have one North African country there would be beautiful. Because Tunisia, I don't think are making it now. And again, I'll talk about them later on. But let's see. Let's see what they do. Let me know your thoughts down below and if you agree or disagree. Moving on to Croatia versus Canada, the other group game. This one's hard to analyse. This one's hard because Canada, as I've already mentioned, deserved the result against Belgium. They do have some good players. We all know, Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies, etc. We know. They've got some good lads. And they have they have good balance in their team between their defence and their attack. They move the ball quite efficiently, especially when they give it on their left-hand side. It's almost like they just the tactic is to tell Alphonso Davies, look, here's the ball. Run. We'll get it to you. Do the rest. Because no one's catching him. I think, and I don't know if I'm correct here. I can stand corrected if anyone tells me in the comment section. I truly believe Alphonso Davies is the fastest player we have at this tournament. Without question, surely. The man moves like lightning. Get the ball to him, or if he runs and you send him a cross-diagonal ball, he will catch it and he will be a threat. That's one advantage Canada have on that left-hand side. It's absolutely outstanding. Croatia are a good team, though. They were World Cup finalists. They are a very, very good team, especially in midfield. I think basing on the fact that they now have to step up their game. They played against Morocco and drew. They have to step up their game. I am thinking that Croatia are going to get a tight result against Canada here. I'm going with a 1-0. 1-0 to Croatia. And I just believe they're going to control the game in midfield. And I think defensively, they'll probably have enough to be able to cope with an Alphonso Davies. I want to say cope, but you never know. You never know. So I'm going to go Croatia from the midfield, from Modric, Brozovic, Kovacic, and they're solid defence. They've got a solid defence to contain Canada and win 1-0. I'm going Croatia 1, Canada 0. And to top off, Spain versus Germany. This is a game where you expect possibly the final to be. Spain versus Germany, though. It's not looking good for Germany. They lost to Japan. They cannot lose this. But Spain beat Costa Rica 7-0. Spain right now are the team I think with the most confidence. Spain are, I would say, they have enough quality in their team, in attack for sure, in midfield, 100%, with Pedri and Gavi, and they got good lads, right? We know this. In attack by name, they don't look very threatening, but in terms of how they did against Costa Rica, that told you everything you need to know. Against this Germany team, I think it's going to be more difficult, of course, but I don't see Germany's threat going forward like they used to be. They used to be so deadly. They used to be such an efficient, well-oiled machine. You know, German efficiency, like I was talking about. They haven't got it. I think Germany get eliminated tomorrow. I think Spain win. Germany go out by having, after 2 games, 0 points. That would be a shock, but then again, not a shock, because this Germany team, for me, just does not have the minerals, if you want to say it like that. And I believe Spain have at least a bit. So I'm going to go with Spain to beat Germany. 2-0. 2-0. I don't think Germany will score. I'm going to go 2-0. Spain to kill the game off early, I think. They might get 2 goals early and then just stay like that. I think that's how it will go. Let me know down below how you see it going down for all 4 games tomorrow. And after it's all said and done, I will be giving you my review of all of those 4 listed games as well. So make sure you guys are here for that. But before that, later tonight, I'll be giving you my match reviews for all of Saturday's fixtures, including France, Denmark, the Saudis played, and we're getting Argentina. Are they going to bounce back? I'll let you know later on. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash like button if you've enjoyed this. I will see all of you later. Have a good one, people, in a bit. Take care and peace.